You ain't with PNB Rock. You not with me. You from New York. You ain't with Boogie. When I see you,
yeah, this like siege.
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left him stuck down. Only cause I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA out there be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays I get you lying now. Nowadays be out of line. Baby on my wrist, that's so bust down. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on no static, king it tragic. Told them that one no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't cause they too fake. I boogie, I'm recording off a too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. 922 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, too deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Edwards with it, guarded now by Durant. From deep, hits it from three-point range. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win, and if not, the struggles will continue.
And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from KD. Here's James. And Walton throws it down.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Now here's Kidd. A rebound by Walton.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
James looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass.
LeBron James.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Durant. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. On defense, Washington. Blocked again.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
LeBron outside. In the corner, George with it. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history. 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And Kid using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's James. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by George. Wizards leading by 4. Left side, Edwards. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Puts it up from 12. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Right side, Kidd. And they pick up 2. Kidd's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Lever has the open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Payton drives in. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .121 left to play here in the first. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Pat Lever.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And here is Lever. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low, Doncic. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. To the inside. And it's Robinson with the jam. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Tatum.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Outside for Robinson. They grab their own miss. Lever. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards out front. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
The Wizards with the lead. Here's Payton. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. On the wing, Dumars. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 1. And here's Dumars outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Number 30.
6 points for him. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Six to shoot. With a step back. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Vancouver trails by 4. Doncic right side. Shoots the 3. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
James in the post. He's got 6. It doesn't go for him. The Grizzlies on offense. And here's Dumars outside. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. That shot is off. Davis with some nice D. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Latrey, the Wizards with another miss. And Vancouver with the possession here. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Takes the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Outside Dumars. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Outside, James. They get it again.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take 5. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Taken away by Anthony. Payton attacking. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here.
Vince Carter. Fat Lever.
Outside Anthony. Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Lever outside. And it's good for 2. Lever's got the lead up to 2 now for Vancouver.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Payton. Up top, Tatum. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's LeBron. LeBron gathering speed. Outside Edwards. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Lets the three fly. Rebound by Pippen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Vancouver shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 6. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Wizards shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Yes, and the foul. That one on George.
Personal foul.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Vancouver shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Wizards trail by 6. Edwards looking it over. Anthony Edwards, how do you like that?
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here's Kidd, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
LeBron with it. He's got 6. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Durant. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Wizards trail by 3. Takes it inside.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Kidd. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he didn't do them any favors in their last game. His performance at the line was porous.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by KD. Basket good.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Outside Pippen. It's stolen by Edwards. In the corner, George with it. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The shot, no good. Here's Vancouver with the ball. A 2-point game. Outside for Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Kidd. Outside Pippen. There's the hammering it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Right side, Edwards. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Payton looking around. Launches it. Vancouver pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside for Pippen. Connects from three-point range. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Payton. The kick out to Tatum. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Lever the bounce pass. Carter up top. Still yet to score.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Outside Anthony. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside, Sabonis. Tatum wide open, he fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Tatum's got 10 points in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Lever. The teardrop falls in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And they continue to control the glass.
Out to Carter. Davis gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Vancouver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Edwards. No good from the wing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Lever with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Lever can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside, Sabonis. Shakes him. Here's Tatum. And that one, good.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Lever taking his time here. Out to Carter. To the left wing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to George. Outside Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards on D. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
And Edwards launches it from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Pass to Durant. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. LeBron with it. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
It's Kidd with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Vancouver leading by 4. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Right side Kidd. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. And there's the try. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to go on Bill Walton. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
3-pointers off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Kidd. Pippen outside. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Kidd. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Payton. All sorts of time. Vancouver pulls it in. Outside Durant. So it's Vancouver picking up.
Yeah, so we